Welcome back, everybody. It is Thursday night football. It feels strange to be back here. So we had a game on Sunday. It was a terrible, terrible result. 3-0 loss to the Vikings. And now we're back just 4 days later to play the Chargers. I spent most of the days between editing, and I posted my last video yesterday. So it feels very strange to drive back here so quickly. The other thing that feels strange about today is that it's Thursday and there's no other games on. I'm used to trying to check scores, and the Modelo tailgate zone usually has games on. No games today, obviously. So it'll be interesting. There were no night before parties that I found. I think that's just because it was a Wednesday night. So I guess that's somewhat expected. But here we are on Thursday. Tailgate's happening. Ton of people here. And one thing I have to say is there's not nearly as many Charger fans here as there were Vikings fans last week. I think the Chargers are used to coming here, so there's not a big influx. Chargers also suck. I see some powder blue. They're definitely here, but it's not nearly as crazy as last week. Some of them might be wearing their navy blue to try to blend in a little bit better. Okay, check it out. We need to talk about a couple of voting campaigns that are currently going on. First of all, NFL.com, the Walter Payton Man of the Year. I don't know if you know, but Max Crosby is up for the award. So Raider Nation, it would be awesome if we could actually win something this year by having our boy get through. He definitely deserves it. I know there's a lot of players that do, but it would be awesome if Max got there. I'll put the link in the description, but you can easily find it. NFL.com, Google Walter Payton Man of the Year. Not only should you go to NFL.com to vote for Max, but you should vote frequently. You can vote multiple times. As soon as you submit, it gives you an option to vote again. I'm sure there's some fans out there that are just voting over and over and over for their guy, and I think we should do the same. Let's see if we can get Max through. Because we have so many home games, 9 this year in fact, I feel like I need to keep giving tips for people who have not been to the stadium before, or perhaps you've been here and you just didn't know certain things. So if you're in lots that are busy, like J Lot for example, they have a ton of porta potties. The lines are crazy. The lines are so crazy. So what I normally do, because J Lot's a little further away, I try to avoid those. And when I'm done in J Lot, I'll start walking back towards the stadium. And there's Lot A right here. Lot A. Lot A is usually pretty empty. Seems to be a lot of buses and stuff. At some point, there, buses and limos, and I'm not sure what Lot A is and who gets to park here. But there's porta potties here as well, and there's never crazy lines. So if you're in J Lot and you're getting ready to head to the game, but you really got to go, hold it a little longer, walk to the A Lot, use them here. Check it out. No one there. How about behind me? There's a couple over there not being used. I need to correct something I said in a previous video about parking at Mandalay Bay. I suggested that perhaps it was free because I left a game and the gates were up and they weren't charging anybody, and I thought that was odd. But it turns out they charge, on game day, they charge coming into the parking lot $35. Now, that's a lot better than the lots around the stadium, so I think it's still a pretty good deal if you're coming into town in a vehicle. You might want to park at Mandalay Bay because you can do some gambling, you can do some drinking, eating, park, go to the game, go pick up your car. Don't drink and drive. Let's talk about S-Lot for a minute. I like S-Lot a great deal when I'm driving and parking at the stadium. So the stadium is over here, okay? And J-Lot is kind of over there. But across the street from the stadium right here is S-Lot. Let me tell you why I like it. First of all, it's small. Secondly, once the parking lot opens, most of the people that are doing some serious tailgating go to the back of the lot, right? But if you're just in a car and you just need to park, you can park right there by the entrance. There's a white truck right there in the first spot. And the spots next to that white truck are open. We're about 2 hours away from game time. This lot has been open, and you can still park relatively close to the entrance. And the key to that is that you're relatively close to the exit. When the game is over, getting out of that lot is quite easy if you park right there. I want to talk about this structure that is across the street from J Lot. This street is called Polaris, by the way, and this building has been under construction last season and this season, but it's finally opened. It is a parking structure. I do not know how much it costs to park there. I'm going to try to find that out, But in the structure, in addition to parking, there's a place called WSKY. I presume they sell vodka there. And there's also a Starbucks down here. So if you're coming to the game, you can go get some coffee. There might be some more things coming in. It looks like a couple of empty spots in between those two. And then there is a gas station, a Chevron down there. That's where the giant Raider flag is. And I can't tell you how many Raider fans go there to pick up alcohol for the games. I just can't imagine how much that gas station pulls in on game day. It's got to be ridiculous. Okay, very important detail here. This is J-Lot behind me. You see Allegiant Stadium, of course. A few weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago, this In-N-Out Burger opened. It gets packed after the games, of course, but for those of you from California in particular, we love our In-N-Out, so you can go pick some up before the game, after the game. Doesn't look too crowded right now, as a matter of fact. I think everybody's partying in the tailgate.
Everybody, hey, this is Jay Jackson, your Navajo on the go. I'm just back from Key West, Florida. I managed to bring back a couple bottles of Hennessy White. So now we're going to share it because that's what we do. Raiders, we take care of each other.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I need a little pick-me-up. You know, I'm feeling down from Sunday still.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully brutal. Today we're going to see a turnaround.
What's up, my boss? Here we go. Hey. Haven't seen you in a while, man.
Hey, man, just taking care of business, but I'm back. You know what I mean?
I think I last saw you in Madeira.
Probably Madeira. Yeah. Maybe.
How you been? Have you recovered from that horrible loss last 4 days ago?
There's not really recovery from that.
Yeah.
You just move on. You know what I mean? You just have to move on because there's no recovery for that kind of embarrassing showing, you know what I mean?
You know, the one good thing about today is that I've noticed there's not nearly as many Chargers fans as there were Vikings fans last week.
Yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, maybe that give us a little more energy to at least give a good performance.
I think all 4 of the Chargers fans might be here today.
Yeah, all 4 of them.
Yeah.
All 4 of them, and then we're probably going to kick out 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, there we go.
My name is Vera Crosby, Mama V. I'm Mad Max's mother.
And what's your name? Where are you from?
Marina, Russia.
Russia. Oh, hey, I just checked a box. I'm collecting countries and states, so thank you very much.
Where are you really from?
I'm from Montenegro.
Oh, amazing. All right, that's great. You were born there?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I just have to say, we Raider fans see you in the parking lot, the tailgates. It's so awesome of you to come out
fans.
here. Yeah, what do you tell Raider Nation? They're watching right now. Tell them what you think about Raider Nation.
I think you're the best fans in the world, and I love it, and I look forward to all the games. I love hanging out with you guys, and they treat me so good, and my son, they love him, so I love him.
Well, my wife will divorce me if I don't tell you that she's obsessed with you. She loves the clothes you put online.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, so she's following you on Instagram. Thank you so much for taking the time. How's the knee? Can I ask that?
Yeah, he's good.
That's good.
He's ready to play.
He's a beast.
Max is amazing.
He's a beast. Thank you so much for producing him.
I appreciate it.
All right, have fun today. Go 209.
How you doing? How's everybody doing today?
It's a Thursday. Yep. It's not popping off like last week, but there's not nearly as many Chargers fans as Vikings fans.
No,
what do you think that is?
Well, Chargers don't have many fans, and they're starting a backup quarterback, so I didn't expect a lot of them to be here today. So they're not looking good. They don't like their coach. They're having a mutiny like we did earlier in the year. I expected to be a lot of black today.
That's right, and I think being on a Thursday too, and Chargers have played here so many times that it's just harder to get out here. So I think we're good. Much better turnout, but those Vikings fans, man, what the hell happened there?
Well, and I was talking to the people, I'm like, if I lived in Minnesota or Ohio or Michigan in the winter, I'd leave too. It's cold.
Yeah.
And they probably see it as a vacation game, and I talked to a lot of them, and they were very nice. They're like, yeah, this is the one game we're traveling to this year. Vegas is a spot, and we see that game after game. Everybody wants to come to Vegas. It's a spot to be. It's fun. I don't blame them.
And it was their first time here. Some of them are telling me I've been planning this trip for 3 years.
Yep, they've been waiting. Thank you, appreciate it.
Best mustache in America, someone said.
They were planning it, and there's a lot less purple here. We saw on Ticketmaster it was about 60% Vikings fans last week.
Hey, is Max here?
No, Max
got school.
Max got school.
Yeah.
I just called him.
Max.
I was like, Max, people are asking about you. He's like, why am I not there? I'm like, you have school in the morning, man.
Mr. Fitz, 714 Raiders.
All right, what are your thoughts on the game today, Simone? What's going on?
Oh man, it's tough, man. It's good to see. It's good to see. Ooh, you see, you got the. I hope we come out strong. I hope we win, man. Last week was tough. No points. I've been telling everybody, man. Free Jimmy G. Put him in the game. Let's win, man.
Might have been a nice change last week to put him in. It was like a little game of chess. The Vikings switched quarterback and we didn't, and they got the 3 points. 3-0.
I think Jimmy could have at least drove us down the field and give us a field.
Maybe a field goal. Yeah.
But maybe I'm delusional. Who knows?
Yeah. A field goal going to overtime, and then maybe Max get a safety. We win 5-3. How about that? That would have been nice.
Yeah. Hopefully we do that today.
All right, so check it out. Simone and I are sitting together today. I'm really excited about it.
That's all in all to win.
We're going to get some in-game breakdowns from Simone.
Oh, yeah. You know it, man. We're going to be talking about this game, and hopefully it's going to be good, My boy Brian been doing the Lord's work over here, man. I've been seeing him struggle for the past couple of weeks, man, but Raiders, man. Make this dude happy today.
Raiders. Here we go. I'm here with Josh Kamanite, Vegas Raider dad.
Yep.
We met last year. We talked a little bit, but for those who are first-time watchers, let's recap what you got going on here. Very special what you're doing.
So Vegas Raider Dad, it's a 501c3 nonprofit. We help kids and their families get inside Allegiant Stadium, experience, what a Raider game's like, as a break from reality, youth athletes, just anyone that we can help create a new Raider fan with.
Tonight you were telling me La J Tacos, Cisco's kid has a football team, right?
Yeah, I believe it's Henderson Cowboys, getting a lot of their kids in there. I reached out to other youth teams. I think we ended up getting 18 sets of tickets this morning. So
That's
it's
amazing.
just incredible what, Raider Nation wants to do to help other people.
So so I've talked to you a couple times, but I don't really know how to help. Like, how can I help? Like, if I have an extra ticket, or is there something else I can do?
I always tell everybody the biggest thing you can do is just tell other people what we're doing.
Okay.
We do 3 to 4 events. It seems that we're getting a lot of ticket donations now. You can reach out to vegasraiderdad.org, donate monetarily, follow us on social media at Vegas Raider Dad, and come check us out in Lot H next season if you're around.
I love it, man. So good to see you. Let's have fun tonight and maybe even score a point.
Yeah, let's hope a little bit more scoring than last week, but it's great to see you.
Good to see you, man. Our playoff hopes are dead. Chargers playoff hopes are dead. So there's a little bit going into a Thursday night game where the energy is not quite the same as the Sunday. It's like, I don't know. What are we playing for? And then it gets close to game time. And you're like, this is the Chargers. This is a division rival. The Chargers, Like, this is the Chargers, and they suck, and their fans are the worst. So we gotta do this. I'm starting to feel it. Like, we have no chance for the playoff, but like, I'm about to go into the stadium, and I'm starting to feel it because it's like, we still need to win. Now, there's people out there that want us to lose, Raider fans that want us to lose because of the draft, and it makes sense. And I will never talk down on anyone who thinks that way. I can't do it. I can't do it because for me, it's like, what about the next week? Like, I can't suffer another loss. I've got an ex-wife who's a Chargers fan. I can't deal with that. Like, we need to win this. And I know the draft positioning, but think about how many draft picks we've had that have been bust. I can't think about the draft in months from now and like how this game relates to it. I know it's short-sighted. I totally get it. People are right. They're logical. It's a long game. Yeah, I get it. It's a long game. Not for me. I want to win this game. I want to wash the taste of Sunday out of my mouth, and I want to win this game. I want to beat the Chargers, and I want to keep that sliver of hope alive. Just a sliver. We're not making the playoffs. I know that. But, it's fun to look at the standings and the other games when, like, ooh, maybe if this happens, maybe if that happens. But anyway, it's time for a game break. Before we continue with the video, I just want to bring you to my house real quick because I got a package in the mail from the Raiders Foundation Legacy Brick. I purchased this a while back and it just arrived. These are the bricks that go around the stadium, Allegiant Stadium. And when you order one, they ship one to your house. So you get one to keep and the other one they put in the ground at the stadium. And I'm going to show you a little more of that later. So I'm going to quickly open this up so we can take a look. And they install the bricks at the stadium during the off season, so mine won't be there until next football season. All right, it's almost game time. It's getting dark in Vegas here. I'm standing out front of the stadium. You can see the Mandalay Bay. So this is the entrance that is by the bridge. This is where people are walking over from the strip. It gets very, very crowded, very crowded. If you go to the other side, the southeast side, you can get in faster. But if you come in this side and you deal with the lines, what you get is the biggest Raider image store in the world. You get a massive shield on the ground and you get all of these bricks. I'm trying to help someone find their brick. You know about the bricks. I've told you about the bricks. But we're looking for Cali Raider Nation. And I'm just gonna help him here for a minute and see if we can get it. We know the section. The problem is, once you know the section, you still have to find it. You got it? There it is. What's your name? Where are you from?
Wilbur. We're from California, Los Angeles, California.
So I was helping you find this brick here. So can you tell me a little bit about the brick and the family members?
Well, this brick we bought purchased in 2020, right after the pandemic. And so my grandfather passed away. He was a Raider fan along with my brother, my mom, my cousin, and myself. And so we bought this brick for them as well. Grandfather passed away in 2020, so rest in peace, Grandpa.
I'm just gonna walk through this Raider image because I've never really showcased it. I think it'd be good for people to see. Because when you come in, you haven't been here, man. It's impressive. You got this big emblem here. You could take a photo there. This guy's dressed up like a champ. There is so much in here, so much in here. I think I've shown like little clips in here, but I'm just gonna walk around. They've got these little mannequins that are animated. They're moving. Lots of Raider gear. There's so much Raider gear in here. It's awesome. Fortunately, there's also a lot of Raider fans in here. Not too many Chargers. So when you come in to the left, there's a lot over here, and there's a line. Usually the line is much longer, but it's getting close to game time, so the line's not that long right now. You can get shirts, hats, game day pins. You can get the whole set of home game pins in a box. I've got one of those for this season and last season. Pretty good. And you come on the other side here, which I'm going to do. I'm going to walk around. I'm just going to show you the other line over here. So it's really big, guys. This store is huge. I think the first time you come, you just kind of walk in and go, wow, this is a lot of Raider gear. You could spend a lot of money. Once you make your purchase, that's what everybody's doing right here, making their purchases. Raiders making a ton of money. Then you come outside of the store. You can't go back out the way you came in front of the stadium there. They will not let you. But if you, also you can't come in this way. So this is exit only. They're turning people away right now. You got to come in that front side. When you exit the store though, if you're on any level, you got to come up because the store is on the ground level. The 100 level in the main concourse is up. So we're going to go up an escalator. Anyone I bring to the stadium is always taken aback by this first level because it's a pretty good combination of Raiders and Vegas. The lights are Vegas, the black and silver, obviously Raiders. Ton of people coming in right here. Good energy. Now, on the 100 level, this is the base of the torch, the Al Davis torch. It's the base. There's a little monument on site, but this is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna just point this camera up. It's really tall, and there's a gaping hole, and you go up to the 200 level, and you're standing up there, and that's the top of the torch. A lot of people don't realize, they see the torch on TV, and they don't know that it goes down to another level. The torch is massive, and you see there's people here taking photos in front of the torch. There's an Al symbol, commitment to excellent, once a Raider, always a Raider. The fire that burns, you guys know all of these expressions, right? So this is the 100 level, very crowded because everybody's coming in here. And then depending on where you're sitting, you just got to find your escalator, find your seat, find your food. I better get to my seat, it's getting close to game time. Showtime, baby. Samoan Raider here is the GOAT. It's one of the great things about the Raider family and the relationships. Didn't expect this. I didn't expect, to build relationships like this. I thought I would constantly meet new people, but I've gotten to know so many people over time, and Samoan Raider is one of the nicest guys in the fan base. He just hooked it up. I know it's kind of dark in here, I'm sorry, but we're in the Wynn Club watching the game. This is my first time watching the game in the Wynn Club. I'm really excited about it. This was a goal of mine. Let's go. I just want to thank you for hooking this up. You get stopped so much. People loving on you. What you do for Raider Nation is amazing.
And this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah.
Well, probably not once, though, but we're here trying to have a good time. Hopefully we get that W. Just win, baby,
Let's go. Congratulations, Raider Nations. We're 7 minutes into the game. We already have more points than we did last week. Let's see the shirt. Let's see the shirt. The shirt.
If it ain't 2 or 3, it ain't me. Go on, give me 2 or 3, Mad Max.
9 minutes left, 9:44 left in the second quarter. We are up 21-0. We just got a fumble recovery on a punt.
Let's get that touchdown, baby.
Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. It's official. It's official. Most points by a Raider team in history. Yes?
Yes, sir. 63 on their head.
63.
59 was the previous score. But we whooping that ass so bad.
Yeah.
We broke the record today, man. From zero to 63 so far. Come on, man. Hey, Brian,
We saw
man.
a record here. We saw a record.
How you feel, man? First time in the win, and they do this. Maybe you're a good looker.
Now I know why they call it the Wynn Field Club.
Oh. All in autumn win.
Yeah! Feels good,
right
man.
there. Most points in history.
There it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What a difference a week makes. Excuse me. What a difference 4 days makes. 63 points tonight, ladies and gentlemen, after getting 0 on Sunday. That's a little frustrating. Why couldn't we score some? But I'm going to let that go. This feels good. Haven't seen a game like this ever. Most points the Raiders have ever scored in their history. I wanted to see something special. I got to see something special. I'll see you on Christmas Day. Raiders in Kansas City. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, this all in, autumn win. The Raider Nation's what we represent. It's a commitment to excellence. And even if we don't get the W this week, still I document it all, cause I love to do my thing. Bass bumping through the street with a silver and black vibe. We pre-game, tailgate, and bang this at halftime. All in, autumn win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, autumn win. We gotta win. Yeah, this all in, autumn win. Yo, this Sunday we gotta win. The homie Brian, tell me if you spotted him, cause he's at every game, both home and away. He's known in LA and pretty much all over the place. He rolls with the great fan base known as the Raider Nation. Everywhere they go, it's like there's normally haters hating, but what they gon' do about it? Yeah, my crew, I shouted every time the venue was crowded. Raised in Central Cali in the Valley of SJ, and San Joaquin had to be strategic. Now let's play. Farmersville made them realize that karma's real, and Porterville taught them how to make another.
Stand outside the Wynn Field Club. There's an awesome Raider logo right here. All right, so check it out. The thing about the Wynn Field Club is that after the game, anyone can come. You don't have to have special tickets. Now, you might have to wait in line, of course. They're going to check your ID. But when the game's over, it's fair game. Remember the big store I showed you earlier, the Raider image? This is the exit before the game, and that's the escalator I went up to get to our seats. This is an entrance after party. You don't need a ticket. You just need an ID. You got to be over 21. Come on in there. There's another entrance on the other side of the store that's outside of the stadium, so you can try either one.